I am a real estate specialist and I can share with you the secrets to saving your home from foreclosure. I have shown homeowners how to not only stop foreclosure, but also how to save thousands of dollars by avoiding the biggest mistakes so many others make. Many people in situations just like yours are hesitant to do anything because they are having a hard time finding out who and what to believe. Homeowners seek solutions they so desperately need, but they are surprised at how few people are aware of how to help them creatively find an answer to their problem. To begin, I don't believe that refinancing your home is always in your best interest. Sometimes, once a potential homeowner's financial situation is examined in both the short and long term, it may be the worst thing they could do at that particular time. However, sometimes, refinancing your home is the best move you can make, providing you have information to make the right decisions. That is the purpose of this report, Euro. To quickly arm you with the most important information so you can make the right decisions fast. First of all, knowing that you are having some sort of financial trouble is an emotionally charged event. Most owners in situations like yours have intense feelings of doubt, fear and anxiety. Questions arise, such as, my credit is bad, Euro. Can I refinance? My bank has already started the foreclosure. Is it too late to refinance? I can't afford that payment I have now. Is there any way to refinance and lower my payment? Can we really afford to do this? Is selling my house at this point even an option? Are we doing the right thing? Is bankruptcy an option? Are we sure about this? And so on and so on. Again, potentially losing your home is an emotionally charged event. And the owners who let their emotions, instead of logic, invade their thoughts and decisions, make the biggest mistakes.
When faced with foreclosure, you must have a plan. All decisions regarding your home affect your financial picture. Your financial picture affects all decisions regarding your home. And most people don't plan to fail, they simply fail to plan. Having a plan is critical to successfully dealing with your problem, yet most people never get around to doing much, if any, planning first. So, let's try to make things as easy as possible, and give you a suggested plan.
Number 1. Be aware of who's really helping you. Is anyone protecting you? Are you getting the right advice? Just who was on your side anyway? One of the first lines of defense you can take as a homeowner is to take a hard look at who's really helping you. Other than friends, relatives and acquaintances, you need some good sound advice, right? So, whom do you turn to? Yet you'll have to answer this question for yourself, Euro. Number 2. Understand banks, Euro. It's actually surprising how many homeowners just grab the phone book and off they go on their search for a new loan. Before spending your valuable time calling around in search of a new loan, call one of my associates or me at 740-922-2387. We know the people in town who can get the job done without wasting your time.
Keep in mind that banks are in the business of loaning money in order to make lots of money. Ironically, most banks lend money to people who really don't need it. Banks are mainly in the risk avoidance business. I advise you to work with mortgage specialists or brokers who tend to be very motivated and work hard to help you. But, you have to be careful. Not all mortgage companies are on the up and up. Make sure you carefully read all the paperwork before the closing.
Number 3. Understand financing. Decisions about interest rates, down payments, the length of the loan, escrow, points, and so on, need careful analysis before you consider refinancing your home. And, when it comes to making these choices, you need to first be aware of all the alternatives and options, so you avoid making financial mistakes and falling even deeper into any hidden financial traps. Number 4. Be aware of questions you'll be asked. Why are you behind in your payments? What can you do differently in the future to assure us that you will not get into the same situation again? Your income. Number of years employed? Self-employed? Funds available for down payment? Are there credit problems? How much do you want to spend per month? How much can you afford to spend each month? What are your means of repaying the new loan? Will you be financing for 15 years or 30 years? How much will you be putting down? Do you want a fixed or adjustable rate? Do you want a higher rate with fewer points, or do you want a lower rate with higher points? And this is only the beginning. I've found that many homeowners are not prepared for all the financing questions asked at their loan meeting. Nor will they have the paperwork necessary for a complete loan application. These are just some of the many questions you'll be facing, and you'll have to have done your homework first in order to make the appropriate decisions. Number 5. Determine what will be the least expensive financing in the short and the long run. That's what you want, right? Don't you want the loan to cost you the least? Sure, but it's also important to know how to make the right choices and calculations so that you do pay the least amount possible for both your short and long-term financial standing. Just like a doctor, each person's options need to be thoroughly diagnosed before prescribing any medication. So don't go into the refinancing arena without first examining your present financial situation and the long-term effects that refinancing